Speaking about coming together of Kwankwaso and Peter Obi, I want to talk about it. That was that right now for Kwankwaso. I think that's a very smart choice. If it was someone who advised him to do that, or he decided to do that, but that's a smart choice. I give it up to him. And and we have to still speak the truth. If they had come together at that time, I think in 2022, everybody was on the social media begging Kwankwaso to deputize Peter Obi. He said no, he cannot because he had been in the politics, you know, he had been in politics way, ahead of Peter Obi and has more experience and all that. And anyways, I won't fault him because if they had done it, they would have been president and vice president now because that ticket would have been very difficult to rig. But I won't fault him because maybe he just wanted to test his popularity. Sometimes it's good to just go out in the field and test your capacity. So now he knows his capacity. He knows the places where he can pull up to 25%. And he knows his, he knows his ability or capacity from that 2023 result alone. So let's talk about their coming together. Why I say this is a smart thing for him is because I feel like he's playing 2031 politics today. This is something that Atiku lacks. He lacks that that foresight. Is like when it comes to Tinubu, like him or hate him, he's he's very good in these things. He knows how to step. He knows when to step back, and he knows when to step into the ring. He's very calculative. He doesn't lie to himself because the worst thing you would do as a person. Somebody told me this when I was growing up that the worst thing you would do is to lie to yourself and believe the lie. Do you understand? Like you lie to yourself and you believe the lie. That's the worst thing you would do to yourself. The best thing you can do to yourself is always tell yourself the truth, even when the whole world is lying to you. When you lie to every other person, but you yourself, when you lock your door and enter inside your room, you tell yourself, you look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Talk to the man in the mirror. Atiku does not tell himself the truth, and that's why he keeps on running and running and failing because he just refuses to tell himself the truth. The best time Atiku had to get that ticket was in 2019. When he missed it, what he would have done in 2023, he shouldn't have stepped into the ring. He should have stepped down and backed a candidate. Hmm? And he would play that 2031 game. He should have played it in that 2023. And that's what Kwankwaso is doing now. This ticket, whether or not Peter Obi and Kwankwaso wins or loses, Kwankwaso is going to become more popular in 2031 because Peter Obi is introducing him properly into national politics. And Peter Obi is not just an ordinary politician. He's a politician, he's a global politician, a global icon. So when he came out, he pulled a very big weight in 2022, 2023. So his popularity cut across the whole, everywhere, literally, all Nigerians in the whole world. You understand? So he is well known. So the advantage there for Kwankwaso is that he's going to tap into that popularity. He's going to tap into that fan base. All he just needs to do is to continue to, as he has given himself to be a part of this ticket, he should give it a 100%. Let people see the sincerity and honesty in his outing. Let him speak positive of Peter Obi. Let him, be positive. Let him, speak with confidence about Peter Obi. Let him not do things that will make people suspect a shady behavior. Let him give his full support. Ghana, Northerners to support Peter Obi, pull weight for Peter Obi from the north. Let the south see the support that he has given to Peter Obi. Trust me, 2031, we Igbos, we don't we don't do that. Say because you be our brother, they support you. Trust me, most of the Igbos that are supporting Peter Obi is not because he's Igbo. That's just the truth. Look at our history of voting, how the people that we supported previously, Igbos massively supported Atiku, massively supported Obasanjo, massively supported Yaradua, Jonathan. We massively support, competence. Once we see that you are capable or you can do this thing, whether if you be our own brother, you cannot do it, we'll be against you. That's why some people will come outside and they say Igbos don't like themselves, Igbos don't like themselves. I don't think that talk is true. Anyway, that is not the conversation now. That's not the topic now. But that particular thing that they say Igbos don't like themselves is not true. The Igbos like themselves, but the reason why people think that Igbos don't like themselves is that we challenge ourselves. You will hear when they will tell you that we challenge ourselves. So when you come out, you cannot come now and come to a particular Igbo community and say and gather people and say and let them and tell them to do your bidding. They will question you like, this thing you want us to do. Why do you want us to do it? It's not like other tribes where one man can come and gather everybody, and so that's just the thing. The thing is that Kwankwaso is playing a very smart game, and the game he's playing is going to favor him in 2031. That is all I have to say about that ticket. Peace.